Hey fellow moviegoers, and welcome to my channel Film Scene. My name is Chelsea, and this week I wanted to review Split. It came out this past Friday, so if you're interested in seeing my review, then keep on watching. So this is about a man named Kevin. He has 23 different personalities. He's played by James McAvoy, and he takes 3 young girls, he takes them captive, and we're supposed to figure out what his plans for them are, and moreover, who this mysterious beast is that is being mentioned in this film. And there's also Dr. Fletcher, who takes care of him. She's his psychiatrist, and this is like her domain. Her research is based on different personalities and how they affect one another. So she's a big part of the story as well. I'm going to start with my pros first. I think that James McAvoy did a really good job acting in this film. You can definitely see the different personalities that he's trying to portray, and I think he definitely shined in this role. He was very, very creepy and unnerving, so that was really cool to watch. And the young girl named Casey, she's one of the 3 that gets taken, and she's kind of special, and she is really good in this role as well. I really like the plot overall. I think it was very unique, and this being M. Night Shyamalan, of course, he does things very different than most people in Hollywood, so he has some supernatural elements as well as some very, very real issues like abuse and trauma, just people trying to figure out their lives after tragedy happens. So that was all very interesting to me, and I liked sort of questions that I at least think he was trying to tackle, that being how people cope with their trauma and if psychiatry is always the best option, and how people cope with their own lives, essentially. So you have Kevin, who didn't have a very good childhood, and in order to sort of cope with that, he created all different personalities. And then you have the main girl, Casey. She copes in a very different way. And there's also this question of suicide and how people try to move on with their lives after something horrible happens to them. So I like that sort of big question. And I liked that not only were there different personalities, but there's also this worry if these personalities were actually trying to help Kevin or if they were just out for themselves. So not only did they have their own physicality and clothing, ages, but they had their own agendas as well, which I thought was really cool. Now to discuss some of the cons I had with this film. So yeah, one issue that I had was that I felt like M. Night Shyamalan was telling us a lot through dialogue and exposition as opposed to just showing us or letting us put 2 and 2 together on our own. So I felt like he was trying to explain things to us, but also kind of treating the audience as if we were not able to put 2 and 2 together. One example of this is when Dr. Fletcher is talking to, I think it was Dennis, was the personality she was talking to, and she says, I know I could just say Kevin, whatever, Crumb, but I'm not going to do that because I know that once I say that name, then all the personalities are going to come out, and I don't want to do that to you. And she's explaining all of this, but we would have gotten that later, after when she wrote down on the note for the little girl to say the name out loud. We could have figured it out then. So I feel like he was just explaining too much to us instead of letting us find out naturally through the action of the film and how it's going to progress. And while he spent a lot of time explaining what the Beast's motive was and why the personalities were trying to come to the light, as they say, because they were tired of being dormant for all those years and they wanted to protect Kevin. So he did a good job of explaining that, but he didn't really explain the whole concept of the Beast needing to find blood of the corrupt. He didn't kill Casey because she was thought of as pure because she had been through some things. He saw the scars on her body, so I understood why he didn't kill her. But he didn't really make a connection, I don't think, or maybe I just didn't get it, between why the Beast needed corrupt blood and not the pure blood. So maybe you guys can help me understand that, but that was really confusing to me. Other than that, it was a little bit predictable at times. I knew within the first 5 minutes that the little girl in the front, Casey, was special and she was going to be the one to survive in the end. That was pretty obvious. So it was a little bit of predictability in there at some points, but overall it was very suspenseful and it was very unnerving, as I said before. So it was definitely a psychological thriller, but it was also very gory, and I I was talking to my dad later, he told me that it was PG-13, which I was very surprised at because I would have definitely pinned that as a rated R film. But anyway, I actually liked it more than I thought I would. I was kind of apprehensive because it is M. Night Shyamalan, and I didn't really like Lady in the Water, and The Village was kind of iffy. I did like Signs a little bit, but that was years ago, so this was definitely what I think is supposed to be like his comeback. But yeah, I actually did like it, and I would see it again. So I think that I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's my review of Split. Thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye!